You know where you get all the details for your daily dose of motorsports adrenaline. So if you have not subscribed to Fervent Motorsports, do it now unless you are the slowpoke. As the MotoGP paddock arrives on Spain's Jerez circuit, the top four remain tight with Quartararo on form and some crucial competitors now on home soil. The paddock is now heading east through the Algarve into Andalucia, preparing to set up shop at the iconic Circuito de Jerez-Angel Nieto after another weekend of intrigue, drama, and spectacle. If the top of the standings was tight before, it's even tighter now, with Fabio Quartararo's victory in Portugal putting him in front for the first time this year. But he is tied on points with Suzuki Ecstar's Aleix Rins. Aleix Espargaro of Aprilia is still in third place, 3 points behind Enea Bastianini of Gresini Racing. So, with uncertainty reigning supreme, what can we expect from the Gran Premio Red Bull de España? One thing is certain, a quick Quartararo. Last time out, the incumbent champion was spectacular, sweeping the floor at the location he's dominated before, and that's a criterion Jerez more than meets. El Diablo's track speed has made him a threat since his maiden MotoGP pole, and it's also another track where the main straight isn't a vast runway down to turn 1 for the Yamaha to confirm. Is there another Quartararo special on the way? Franco, a Monster Energy teammate, will want what he is having if that's the case. So far in 2022, it's been a difficult run. Suzuki's Rins and Van Meer are top on the list of riders hoping to become the fifth after 4 different winners in the first 5 races. Rins rode an incredible, recovering from a dismal qualifying position of P23 to close in on the podium fight and finish 4th. After a difficult season in which the number 42 teetered on the edge of the limit at times last year, the mental power to keep it on road for some magic is a good sign, and that's separate from the pure speed. 2020 champion Mir had some of that speed as well, as he took the lead early in the race before being caught by Quartararo. Meanwhile, at Aprilia, the dream lives on as the new RS Speed GPs as he took the 3rd step on the podium. Espargaro put in another outstanding performance, which suggests 2 things. A, he is still very much contention at the top, and B, the Noal factory is on the verge of losing those concessions. Although the number 41 claims he doesn't mind and would even welcome it if it provides an intriguing new arc to the story. Maverick Wells' quest for stronger early race form continues, with some promising signals coming in from number 12 and another strong finish last time out, but he'll be looking for more. Miller needs to recover from the incident following an otherwise successful weekend in Portugal at Ducati Lenovo, but the good news is that Jerez is where he won his first ever race in red last year. Then came teammate Pecco, who arrived a little battered after his Saturday crash in the Algarve, but nevertheless managed to put in a strong performance. Will a couple more days of recovery will do the trick? Meanwhile, Bastianini continued a trend. The previous race winner has never finished in the top 10 in the subsequent race. In his instance, it was a DNF, and a collision on Saturday had also harmed his qualifying, but he is still in contention for the championship. In Portugal, the picture was likewise mixed for Red Bull KTM. Miguel put in a strong performance to finish 6th on home soil, putting to rest some of his harder form in the dry so far in 2022. Is he still capable of doing so on Spanish soil? However, for Brad, on the other side of the factory garage, it was a disappointing finale to race day, and one so rare for the South African that it would take a year to identify the last time the number 33 cashed out. It happened in Jerez. Nonetheless, the Moto3 went from the rear, as well as their incredible rookie's performance in his debut MotoGP race weekend must be recognized. There are some mixed results for Honda on the route to Jerez. Takai Nakagami is looking for a reset after a difficult weekend, although Jerez is where he has equaled his best MotoGP finish. Paul of Repsol Honda has seen the hills start to climb again in the previous few races despite being ill at Kota, and he'll expect more from his first home Grand Prix of the year. On the other hand, Alex was in a revelation in Portugal as the number 73 made a major stride towards the front, both in qualifying and on race day, and almost missed out on defeating brother Mark by a margin. So what is significance of the number 93? After that initial setback, Kota made a tremendous return, but Portugal was an intriguing prospect. After almost taking pole before the lap cancellation, he battled for the top six on Sunday, and perhaps most interestingly, he was flanked by other Honda he had previously had some cushion over. Marc Marquez, on the other hand, has only raced at Portimao once before, and some very difficult ones to be made. But Marquez's show of speed on Sunday is still enough to provide chills. This time, there will be eight-time champion and the new R213VB